All right, so it looks like I am live. Okay, I just got to make sure everybody sees me, everybody hears me, no one's in the video. See. Mm. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm very late. I know I'm pretty late, but thank you guys for tuning in today. And this is actually my first live, so I hope you guys are a little patient and bear with me today, okay? It's my first time doing this, okay? Okay, so I had a little news today, and hello everyone that's in. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you feel free to. Okay, so I had a little bit of news to come with today. It's about 12:42 my time. You guys check in, let me know where you're from and all of that. But if you are interested in things like celebrity gossip, the latest things on the YouTube streets, and also a little bit of local news, you guys make sure you tap that subscribe button because I most definitely will be coming with all of that. Okay. All right. So I wanted to come today and talk about a few things that I ran across. I think this was the next talk or something, but I did hear that Jim Jones and French Montana actually their differences. So that was really good to hear. So they settled their beef. And I actually seen them. Let me see if I can pull this up right quick. That was over. It was over Instagram, like Instagram Live, and they just decided to amend their differences and all of that. So they were like joking about their past beefs. And I think that was Jim Jones. He was joking about one time he like pulled up somewhere, and I think French Montana like flipped him off, and he was like "F you" and "Hey girl, I'm glad to have you. I'm so glad to have you here." And, yeah, so they was just like joking over Instagram and stuff. Let me see if I can pull up that clip. Let me see if I can. I know I put in like a screen sharing thing, but I don't want to mess everything up. Um, I don't know if I can probably pull it up out here, but let me see if I can. Okay. Yeah, let me see. Okay, so they were like on Instagram Live and they were just joking about all of that business. But yeah, they end up squashing it, so that's a good thing. And they probably think all under this situation we're going through, let's end the beef and let's just squash it and bury the hatchet. So that's real good that they did that. And this is one thing I noticed too when it comes to, I'm sorry, this light that I have in here is a little hot. So you may see me glistening just a little bit. Okay, so this is something that I when it comes to stuff like beefs, I notice sometimes, not all the time, but I notice sometimes it seems like men are quicker to squash their beefs before a woman will. And you'll see women carry their beef on for years and years and years, and they'll push their beef on down to where their kids even start beefing. So like that's good to see somebody actually squash their beef and all of that. And this is something else I end up running across. Let me see if I can pull this up. It's like I can't pull up none of the stuff listening. Hold on, here we go. Okay. Here it is right here. So this is Jim Jones and French Montana here. Hold on.
to get out right now. With your fucking ass. You was by yourself. I remember that. Well, was in a phantom and shit like that. He had bad niggas behind us, and I left it alone. Wells like, man, leave that shit alone. Why you keep following that nigga, man? I was like, all right, Wells, man. I remember that shit like yesterday. I saw you had L's with you had security and other nigga. I was like, and you had the security thing. He was like, nah, we going to live. I was like, nigga ain't going to that right in front of this MTV show. Too many police. I was like, Wells was like, man, stop, man. How's my nigga Wells though, man? People want to know how.
Okay, so yeah, that's them. They was talking and they end up squashing their beef. So good for them. That's what's up. That is what's up. And you're from? Did you say Florida? Reside in Florida? Okay, so here we go. Yep, women are way too. They sure are. I guess that's what it is. So that's what it is. Women are way too emotional. So and then another thing, when it comes to women, women we hold on to grudges too. Like even in relationships, like if we have a guy that do something we don't like, we as he get us mad, the first thing we bring up is that. So right about that, we are way too emotional. I think we just need to work on that, us as women. But women are automatically like um emotional creatures. So I guess that's where we get it from. But you can be emotional, but you just gotta I guess manage your emotions. So I'm glad to hear Jones and French Montana got their stuff together. Okay, so going into the next story, you guys heard the story about he sings the song "Murder on My Mind," and how about he is like on trial for murder? So I'm like, did you speak that into existence? So you see a lot of the energies and the stuff that's spoken in these rap songs and these music songs, they have an energy attached to it. Like, for instance, there's a singer right now that's incarcerated for doing some things to women, and all of his hit was about doing stuff that you make in your songs, they kind of seem to go on into your real life and kind of attach that to you sometimes. But I just think when it comes to he is actually going through he's suffering a situation with the virus that we're dealing with all over the world, and they let him out. They still won't let him out of prison. They say his symptoms are maintained, and they say symptoms are not that bad where like he's gonna like pass or away or anything. Not YNW Millie bail, they actually denied it. But they let Takashi out. But I guess when you look at the things that they did, YNW did murder someone, and Takashi was just, I guess, involved in a lot of gang activity. But he did tell enough, so that's probably why they gave him a little bit of leeway. A whole different story. So I guess they're looking at it like, hey, if you try to take someone else's life, and you already you rapped a lot of songs about taking people's life, you need to stay in here. So I guess that's how they're looking at that when it comes to YNW. But hey, my heart goes out to him and I just hope he can remain healthy. And I was thinking this too. So if Leslie does get really, really sick, will you guys let him out then? Or are you guys gonna say no, you can stay on quarantine in jail? Like, I don't, but my advice would be just try your best not to get locked up. I guess that's how we can look at that. That we can look at that situation. But when it comes to people that took other people's life, a lot of people not gonna have too much sympathy for you. because you had no sympathy when you took somebody's life away. Okay. So off into the other story I was gonna talk about. And I actually did a story about him, but I think I posted on my Facebook page or whatever. But this is about a pastor from out of Louisiana by the name of Pastor. His name is Pastor Tony Spell. Okay, so let me give you a little update. And when I look at him, he's been kind of in the media's eye for a minute for a lot of controversial things. He's like one of those pastors at the mega church and all of that. Yep, a killer should remain in prison. That's the same thing I was. That's cool. And then this what I was thinking too, Denise. I seen a story the other day that another YouTube they ended up letting this one guy out because of the what they call it, a pandemic. They let him out because of it, and he ended up going right back to jail in like less than 5 days. So it's like it's some guys out here. That's about that P life, that pen life, that penitentiary life, and I think the most I think back a lot of them don't have a plan, and then a lot of them probably end up making a plan, but they don't stick to it. And then other issue is that a lot of them actually go right back on the environment that got them locked up too. But yeah, when it comes to Spell, Pastor Tony Spell from out of Louisiana. So Pastor Spell, he actually held service while all of this stuff going on, and we're uh, to be in a state where we're practicing social distance. And he actually held church. And don't you know, hold on, let me wipe my head. Don't you know he had a total of 1,345 members that attended church. So he still ended up having church anyway. And it was like, I think this was before yesterday because today Friday, so this was Wednesday. Yeah, this was Wednesday, but it kind of just hit the blogs yesterday or whatever. But up, if it was like Cash App or either GoFundMe. I believe it was Cash App though. But don't you know, he challenged. He gave his hold on, let me put this in. I'm gonna let them know I'm live on YouTube. Don't you know this man sit his butt up and ask his members to give him all of their stimulus check? He didn't ask for 10% of it. No. He did not ask for he said, I want the whole thing. Like, these pastors, they really are they really are in the business of pimping because the pimps they want it all. They don't want some of it, they want all of it. And I'm like, so this is what I always think, like, what is it that keep those members coming back? Those members coming back. I don't know. But a man would tell you we are in the middle of a pandemic. So what? What's up with that Tide money? What that Tide money do? That's what he want. He want your money. Okay? Okay. And then this is what I really don't understand. This is what I don't understand. And another YouTuber that covered this story said the same thing, but I always this. Why is it that in church they always tell you in church when you're having issues with your bills, go and pray about it. Come on, I'ma help you pray. Bow your head. Bowing my head. not finna give me my bill money. You bow your head and I'm gonna get your wallet. No, I'm just playing. Force anybody to do that. But what I'm saying this. Oh yeah, Denise, when it comes to the church, they're under like 1099 kind of thing. So the church actually got a lot of that small business money. If you run a church, you actually qualify for that small business, and they actually get extra money to go to like the ones that like play in the choir, they play the piano or the guitar, whatever. They were able to give a lot of those people money too. So the church, especially those mega churches, they bail out money. He just want y'all money too. So anybody from Louisiana that's a member of Tony Spill Church, comment down in the comment section and let me know if you took the stimulus challenge. Because if you did, kudos to you. But honey, it's for you to catch up on your bills and buy food and stuff like that. I will not be giving all my money to no pastor. Girl, I promise. Let me see. Oh, God. Okay. Yes, that is so true. And it's so sad people are lost that especially when it's to the older ladies in church, those older women, they ride for their pastor. Like you better not say nothing about their pastor in front of them. A lot of those older women probably gave that man a lot of their money. And a lot of them are barely making it. And a lot of them are on fixed incomes and all of that kind of stuff. And he still had the nerve to ask for their money. Wow. That's all I can say to you, Tony Spell. But stay tuned because I'm pretty sure a lot more news will be coming out about Pastor Tony Spell of Louisiana because he seems like he's one of those controversial pastors. So you always gonna probably hear something about him for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna go off into this story. This is about Waka Flocka mother, Miss Deb. So Deb Anthony said that she feels like VH1 exploits black people and VH1 shows the worst side of black people and all of that. But that's like all the television. That's all the reality TV. Just think, look, Honey Boo Boo and their family, they were ratchet too. Yeah, 10%. That's all you need to give to Denise. But yeah, so Deb Anthony, she feels like the TV show We TV, she feel like We TV you can be yourself more. She feel like We TV don't push all of the ratchet stuff that like VH1 do. But let's see though, because I don't know, Denise, I don't know if you remember the twin. I think that's Tia. Do you remember that reality show that Tia and Tamara had? Now they had just a regular show where they would just be in themselves, and that shit didn't get. Oh, I probably shouldn't have cussed. I don't know, but that show didn't get any ratings. It was so boring. That was the show ever. Okay, but I don't know. It's just people are intrigued by drama, and then you got the time that we're in now where a big amount of people are not working and we're just sitting in the house. You look on the internet and you see some drama going on, it gets you kind of crunked up and make you feel like you're in a free world when you see some drama. You be like, oh my God, some drama going on. Oh my God. Oh, she beating her up. Oh, she just snatched that wig off. Look at that. Oh my God. Don't you get hyped up? I do. I'm going on. I get a little hype. Okay, so that's it with the celebrity news. I'm gonna get off into just a little. Oh, hold on. Okay. Oh, I almost went out. Hold up, hold up. Okay, so I'm gonna get off into some about these YouTube streets. Let me tell you about the YouTube streets. Okay, so this was, I know, I'm pretty sure you guys heard about the interview that Armand Wiggins had with Richard in that situation with the Raw Ali information and all that. So this is what I was thinking. Like, no matter how much, he sit down and had the interview, and it was supposed to be about Richard talking about some stuff he went through on site and with Raw Ali. But somehow, some way, Armand swiggled back into the conversation about how Millie make from Mob Radio. I don't know if you guys familiar with Mob Radio or not. Okay, thank you, girl. Okay, I can cuss a little bit. I can cuss. Okay, okay. Yeah. So it seemed like you are sitting up there interviewing with Rich, trying, in this, that, and the third. But somehow, some way, Rich was talking about how much, what they did, how he had to pay for certain flights, in this, that, and the third. But Armand always had to get back on the subject of how much does Millie, do she make any money? Oh, you a mobber? Okay, girl, gang, mob life. Okay, girl, yes, I didn't post this. I just this one, but I ended up recording this. Let me see, is this the one when he was just all up in that girl business, honey? Hold on, this is the one right here. Hold on. Listen to this.
But I will say that one thing I will say, I won't tell the reason why, because that would give away.
We don't want to do that, Brooke, because we like Brooke, because Brooke is not sloppy.
Brooke unfollowed all of Rob's friends she unfollowed me, and Rob was like, why are you still following her? She unfollowed you. I said, well, bitch, I forgot. I'm not worried about this shit. I'll be busy. But Brooke had approached Ron on some shit, like on some fighting shit, and Ron had backed down.
You know what this? And you already know this, and I even thought this far, because Richard, I know, even though I know, bitch, a piece of you, girl, be out of it, because even Ron said that, but I can gather that from you. But I was wondering why Ra Ali was not in. Hold on, wait a minute. Got the better bitch and you remember that video? I was in, Claire Lozada was in, her daughter was in. So did Nikki not think that Ra Ali was a bad enough bitch, or did they fall out?
He is so messy.
They weren't friends then.
Oh, okay.
I was hating on it. She was like, if I fucking thirsty, why the fuck is she in that fucking video? I'm right now. My ass wouldn't have been in it, thinking that her and Nikki is friends. They ain't your motherfucking friend. She only friends you because of me.
Okay. Hold on. I got some more. I didn't want to just post this all individually on my page. Let me go live and play some of this. Okay, listen to this. This was when I came in kind of on the juicy side. Let me make sure there's nothing that I played before, because this is some exclusive from the second interview. Listen.
She told that. Wait, first of all, she never said anything of that nature. She acted like who you was when she really did. She was downplaying the whole situation because y'all were talking about her, and she felt like because there's a lot of interaction going on throughout the day on site between put on Tasha K.
Yeah, and let me tell you why. And see, I don't like that, because my thing is with Millie, bitch, Millie, you didn't fuck with me. And my whole thing is they try to drag you and call you messy, right? But what does Millie do every time she want to go on a platform? She knew how I felt about Wiley. So she goes immediately to Wiley's clap shade at me.
That's because she cool with Riley. I mean, It always got to be about you, hon. Okay, hold on. Listen to this.
So because she's a woman, she has so many females backing her. But the bitch knew what she was doing, and everybody with common
He is
sense
so
knows that
obsessed.
Wiley's fucking obsessed with Armand Wiggins, and we don't know the fuck why.
And you so obsessed with
I
Millie.
noticed that when I went to his page because I didn't know who
Did you hear the interview when he interviewed with me?
Yes,
And I called?
yes, I did.
Get from that. Tell me, Richard, honestly, as a real bitch.
Mm. Yeah, he so really shit. But one thing about it, I think when you stay true to yourself and when you stay true to other people,
Hey, yo, 'cause
blessings will fall in line with your life. Everything that you want will come to you as long as you true with yourself and you true to other people. Even when people in Denise, you see all of that stuff that they tried to trump up in one night when Tasha and Armand got together and tried to trump all that stuff up. You look up driving and she's still doing well.
to several people,
Okay,
a
listen
lot
to
of
this.
people that I didn't think that paid attention, they listened to that interview. What did you get
Oh,
from that,
thank
yo?
you. Thank you.
I feel
Make
like
sure
you
you
seem
hit
to
that
be
like
very
button.
upset with everything that you have going on because he doesn't have any content and he doesn't have anything else that he could flourish off of. He uses you and your content to.
Wiley do have content. Like I be watching his lives. Wiley talk about a lot of stuff. If you ask me, it just seems like Armand don't have the content.
Promote.
Listen.
He uses Millie to promote. He has nothing else going on. But what I got from that interview when we was going in there, you went on there like you were trying to be professional so bad, but you wanted to just go the fuck off.
Yes.
And Armand, you are using Raw and On Site to promote right now. So
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know why I went on there? Because thing with Mob Radio, that fan base, he has a fan base who are jealous of me. Wiley has a fan base of built-in mentally ill black women that are suffering from bipolar, schizophrenia, delusion, retardation
hold up.
of different
Hold
dimensions.
on. Listen to
You were trying
this.
to be professional so bad, but you wanted to just go the fuck off.
Yes. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know why I went on there? Because
Yep, you sure.
then I realized even the same thing with Mob Radio. That fan base, he has a fan base of people who are jealous of me. Wiley has a fan base of built-in mentally ill black women that are suffering from bipolar, schizophrenia, delusion, retardation of different dimensions, dementia,
Oh my
Alzheimer's.
God. Play too much. He talking about dementia and Alzheimer's. Boy, stop playing. Stop playing. Hold on.
And while she has that, she also has women that suffer from Section 8, food stamps, delusion.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Armand, somebody point me to the nearest place that I can get some food stamps and get approved. Because they want to prove me. Anyway, listen to what he said.
Minimum wage, felonies, fraud,
Wow.
underdog types. Yeah, so my thing, when it came to Wiley, because I went on there because he would talk about how I was jealous of him. And I wanted to hear that. How could I be jealous of you and you talk about me all the time? I don't ever talk about you. And then he says, well, I need to say his name. But
Give me that.
why? You're so much better than me.
So, and here go another clip right here. Hold on. Is this the one? I think this the one.
And I guess they gave Wiley the information of the flights that Rob booked, which was not a thing because you said that Rob booked flights. Millie said
no, she never ever spoke against Richard Denise. Never ever. And this one thing I can give Rich credit on too. When Armand was steady trying to push him down that messy slide way, he will. So that shows that he has a little bit of loyalty. But when it comes to Rich too, you got to look at it like this. He was sitting down and basically taking 1 week with Ali. So Rich has to look at it like this. He does makeup for celebrities. The next person will think, dang, if I fall out with him, will he run to the next YouTube blogger about me? So I think a lot of times, just like at the beginning when we were talking emotions, you know, I think he's just as emotional as a lot of us women are, because the mistake that I know I've made, and I know I've made, when we get upset, you know, we we act on it. You know what I'm saying? And we can be the ones to act on emotion. Him as a man, even though he is a gay man, I would think he could contain himself. It's like right after that situation happened, he immediately went for the interview. So I'm like, oh my God, that was kind of mind-boggling. Listen to this stuff out.
Widely the information of the flights that Rob booked, which the thing, because you said that Rob booked flights. Millie said Rob booked flight. No one disputed them. Now we said they were fraudulent flights, but I wanted everybody to understand.
What do you mean by a fraudulent flight? Can somebody tell me what a fraudulent flight is? And if there's a discount, swing it my way.
Understand that, yes, while Millie didn't want to get paid, she did want to get paid. She wanted to get paid in weed. She's a Millie didn't want to get. She did want to get paid. She wanted to get paid in weed. She's a drug.
So if she did want to get paid in weed, that's her business. Stop playing, Armand.
No, and me and we've had a straight relationship, but
okay, so this is
like we really.
This is a little sneak peek of the interview. I don't know if you've seen it, Denise, but you know, Armand went and sit down and had a little interview with Desi. I think his name is Desi Sway or something like that. But he had an interview with him. So listen to this. This is a little sneak peek from that interview.
You know what I'm saying? So then this chick goes on her live and says she felt like Nick at night was taking a dig for shouting me out like it was some conspiracy against her. And those are the things talking about. Yes. And I'd be like, what the fuck do this bitch be talking about, Sean? And then it'd be her subscribers, especially that mom. All of them, they'd be like, yeah, Millie, everybody conspiring against you.
But you do be conspiring against her. Look what you did on Twitter. You hit a at Nikki with some ass video. So listen to what he's talking about.
Think that everybody on YouTube is watching her, taking her shit and attacking her. Be like, this bitch is fucking crazy, yo. Like,
and don't you guys notice that's what people do? They take swings and jabs at you, and then when you react on it, you are crazy. What are you doing?
That like fucking like Sean, like what? How does that make sense? I mean, I saw a little bit of shade. I had saw that. I'm just like, okay, well, because I heard her on somebody's show.
But I've been out here. Let me see. Been live. Okay, I've been live about 35 minutes now. Let me see if I can find one more clip, and then I'm about to go off because I was about to tell you this, Denise. Hold on.
All right. It's on site, not.
Okay, this is another clip. And look, this name, look him up too, Denise, when you leave, because he went live. He probably still live, but he went live about 12:30, and his name is Sean Davy Way Show. Oh my God. What happened? Hold up. Did I go off? What happened? Hold up. Hey, there I am. Girl, I thought I had went off. My bad. Okay, but check this out. He got a good little show. You know, he got a good show. Make sure you check him out. But what I noticed is like they conspire against the women. He like one of those I like gay guys. Don't get me wrong. You know, it's some of them I like, and then it's some of them that's messy as hell too. Let's just keep it 100. But he seemed like one of them type of gay guys that conspire against women to me. That's just the vibe I get. Don't get me wrong, I follow him or whatever. He give an entertaining show because you know he do that little hair flip my hair on these hoes. You know he do that. I find it entertaining and very funny. But he seemed like one of them haters. But finish listening to this.
She said, "Pay her for her time." Well, this is what I'm saying. This is why I said that's why I don't like talking about how I be trying to move the conversation from. That's why I said this bitch is crazy, yo. Like, Sean, I know you've heard it, and I know you've been watching for a while, and I just want to ask you this question because I just want you to attack her in Houston to come and fight her. And while I was in Houston, did she call the police on you? Yeah, she filed a police report. She had all these people while I was posting pictures.
Oh, Denise.
She had all of these black.
Denise, I'm gonna have to make you a moderator too, girl. I'm gonna go up under my stuff and make. We have more people in the building, you know.
Women saying that I fly out of town to attack black women. Now, I don't even know where she lives. I hear she lives somewhere in Third Ward. I was somewhere way in the woodlands in a mega mansion, bitch. I wasn't in no fucking morning, no fuck.
But when he ended up touching down there in Houston, he was like, "Yeah, I'm in Houston. Like, pull up." Like he pulled up. Hey, girl, how you doing, Miss Queen? Hey. Oh, okay. That's cool.
Ghettos in my fucking Wrangler Jeep, bitch. I was trying to find out Teresa Romero's address, and then so my thing is this. That kind of delusion, I can't get with, and I'm gonna make my point here. Wait, first of all, did that make sense to you? It makes sense. Like, do you think I would fly somewhere so I happen to be in the same city, and now I'm there to wreck you, Sean? I'm there to whoop your ass. I don't even know what you look like.
See, and I think that's what people don't like about him. He throws rocks and hides his hands. Because I remember when he I still remember that Houston thing. And I'm thinking, if I'm not mistaken, it was probably like a year or so ago, maybe a year or whatever, when he ended up going to Houston. But from what I was told, he touched down and he was like, yeah, look. Like you pulled up sounding like you was making threats. I don't know.
Your mind and think to yourself, does this make sense? If I sit up as people for $20 cash apps.
Yo, why y'all so pressed about her money? You so pressed. Hold on, I think this is another one from Desi interview.
It's on site, not a service.
Okay, here it is.
She said you pay her for her time. Shouldn't on site do the same fucking thing? Well, this is what I'm saying. This is why I said that's why I don't like talking about how I be trying to move the conversation from. That's why I said this bitch is crazy, yo. Like, Sean, I know you've heard it. You've been watching for a while. And I just want to ask you this question because I just want you to really answer this. And bitch, I look you in this camera, but listen, let me tell you something, Sean. Listen. No, listen.
Boy, stop.
She has said that Beyonce is her cousin.
Boy.
Tina knows it's her auntie.
Okay, hold on. And then this is what I don't understand about him. You always say, I really hate to talk about her. And then you'll go on a whole rant.
I'm laying in plush pillows, bitch. You think I'm jealous of you? Bitch, I'm laying right now. Live. You think I'm jealous of you? I'm just kidding. I'm not. I'm just saying,
I feel sorry for them too. Feel sorry. This is the interview. You make sure you go in them out because you can see the whole interview. That's how the thumbnail look. I think the thumbnail was like that. Hold on, let me show y'all. Okay, just like that. But he went on for a good hour or so, basically talking about them. So, you know, I just say, like, if you don't have time for somebody, you won't find their name constantly coming up in your mouth. Do you know what I'm saying? So, honey, stop. But yes, I'm about to get on off here because it's been about 40-some minutes. Thank you, Denise, and thank you, Queen, for coming to check me. Make sure you hit that like button, tap that subscribe button if you have not already, and make sure you stay tuned for more. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, but yes, once I go and check out this little interview that he having, Sean Desi Way. That's why I was telling you to go to his channel. Yeah, Sean Desi Way. He over there discussing Millie. He got a live discussing her. So I'm gonna go over there and see what he talking about and drop a couple of bombs in his comment section, you know. But you guys for tuning in. Mob Gang for Life, Mob Radio. Shout out to you, Millie. And I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy out there. Make sure you hit that like. Definitely. So stay tuned. Thank you. Y'all stay safe. Love you. Hold on, did I end it?